Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your great support. Fellow Kenyans, there is one great mistake that you can never afford to do. You cannot always control someone who is feeding you. A man or a woman who feeds you is very difficult to control, and you saying that you want to control that person, you will be lying. I'm saying this because OBURU yesterday was talking about zoning, and he was saying that they must do zoning. And in fact, he warned William RUTO that William RUTO is not supposed to be seen in Homa Bay. Kwamba Homa Bay is UDA, hakuna UDA inapaswa kuwa Homa Bay.
In English, so that it can, yes, one ODM. We are in this broad-based government to stay. And we are negotiating. We came in through the window, but this time round we are going to come through the front door. And we are going to come through the front door strong, and we are not going to be beggars. We are going to have our fair share because of our numbers. And those numbers will be reflected in our votes. Those numbers will be reflected in our votes. So, right now, we are already in a stage where we have formed a team, a technical team, which is negotiating on policies of both UDA and ODM, and we are soon going to come out with a manifesto which we shall use to campaign for Kenyans in the future. You have also seen recently, President RUTO has come up with a blueprint of 2060. That 2060 was an idea of our late Raila Amolo Odinga. And the team which crafted it was formed by the late Raila Amolo Odinga. And therefore, we are 100% supporting it, because it is our idea, it is our contribution to the coalition. It is our contribution to this coalition. And therefore, we want to continue. As we continue, we are going to make sure that in this, some people say we don't want zoning. If you don't want zoning, what do you want? We want zoning because this is our zone. It's Homa Bay, not our zone. We don't want UDA here in Homa Bay, isn't it? So we start with our areas where we have strongholds, where we have our governors, where we have our MPs, where we have our MCAs. Those are our zones automatically without negotiation. And we are saying that here in our area, we always take the leadership position. Why should you be shy? And we want to work with all strongholds of ODM, with Western, Northeastern, Turkana, and Coast, and Masaini. We want to work all of us together, and we are going to come together to form the next government as one. So, with those few remarks, I want to now say thank you again. Yokaben Yokosogo, Akwaye Nyasaye Were, Mono Nyasaye Were Ogwedu, Nyasaye Were Okonyidalau, Nyasaye Were omiu kwe makende ma dhano ok nyal chiewo no. Erokamano uru joka chonyo kuom rwaka maber. Erokamano ODM.
So tell me, how do you intend to stop William Ruto from feeling a candidate in Homa Bay, yet you're the ones who welcomed William Ruto in Homa Bay, in Nyanza? Watu ni kama OBURU Dinga wewe, I don't know. This man called OBURU Dinga is somebody that really does not really know himself. Yani ujamaa hajielewi. Ujamaa mimi nasema OBURU hajielewi kabisa. Ukiona ile mtu ambaye hajielewi, OBURU Dinga hajielewi. Yani he doesn't really know what he wants, how to talk about it, how to go about it. Because suppose he knew how to go about it, suppose he understood the repercussions of the decisions that he was going to make, then they could have not made any decision to work with William Ruto. So right now you saying that, you know what, right now we kupiga kelele ya kwamba you don't want UDA in Homa Bay, it's like saying that you don't want a wife that you married legally and you have a kid with. Not just a kids. Umeoa mwanamke mkapata watoto kama 7 hivi. Ulimua legally. And then asubuhi moja unaamka na unasema ya kwamba wewe hautaki huyo mwanamke. Where do you think that woman will go? Because legally that woman belongs to you. Just the same way right now, the way they've been talking, the way they've been saying that they were left in government, that they're in the broad-based government, that they're in the government, they're supposed to be there. Hata wapasi kutoka. They are supposed to be there, na chochote ambacho William Ruto atafanya, they should be okay with it. Any decision that William Ruto will take, these guys are supposed to be okay with it. Hata wapasi kusema, oh, we don't want, just accept it, because that is your fate. That is the direction that you choose. Just accept it. Nothing more, nothing less. Nyi wenyewe mshakubali kwamba that is what you're going to do, so please just have it. Just carry it. Msitulete sisi hatuitaki. Nyi wenyewe ndio mlikuwa mnataka. So nyinyi mpige kelele hata mfanye nini. I saw it happen. OBURU said it the other day wakati wa Bensouda's homecoming. That hawataki UDA Homa Bay. Okay. And Winnie Odinga is also telling us her plan in about 2027. You hear Winnie Odinga saying that she's not decided whether she's going to support William Ruto or not. And in fact, she's also adding that suppose Raila Odinga was alive, then Raila Odinga could have run or could have vied for the presidency in 2027, because that is the only person that William Samuel Ruto feared.
For rights cannot, one doesn't make the other.
If he was alive, would he have contested in 2027?
I believe so.
You believe so?
I believe it's possible.
Despite the handshake with Ruto?
Yes, I believe so.
They would have run again.
It's possible. It is possible.
But he went for the position of the African Union chairman.
Yes, he did.
So why did he do that, if he was going to run for president?
I don't think at the time he was running, he was going to run for president. I'm picking your question in the context of today. If you look at today and perhaps the dissatisfaction of the people or the slow pace of development or achieving, if he may possibly have joined the race if he thought he could remedy that best.
Is Winnie saying Ruto has not done well?
I think he could do more.
Will Rooney be supporting Ruto in 2027?
That's a very hot button question to ask in a position such as this. I have not decided.
You've not decided?
Yes.
Will the Orange Democratic Party present a presidential candidate in 2027?
I don't believe they've decided yet. We have not had our National Delegates Convention, which is supposed to happen later this year. And that's where decisions will be made.
What do you want?
For the party?
Yeah.
I think the party needs to let the people decide and pick and listen to what the people, its supporters, want. I think there's a lot of briefcase carrying and a lot of shuffling about as people are searching for self-survival. And therefore, the will of the people might not be the priority for some operatives.
What are the members saying at this point?
The members want opportunity of choice.
You don't want to endorse RUTO?
It's the Orange Democratic Movement. I can't speak for all the members. The members must speak for themselves. And that's where the National Convention comes in.
I don't know what is your take. You can tell me your thought in the comment section concerning those two videos. OBURU Odinga saying that William Ruto should not try to take UDA in Homa Bay, and also WINNIE Odinga talking about deciding not to support William Ruto. What do you expect? Okay, so you are supposed to decide for us who to elect or who not to elect. Anyway, that is just my opinion. That is my thought. Let me know what you think at the comment section, fellow Kenyans.